I guess shard pulling is always exciting. Well, today we have a bunch of different alt accounts to some degree. Some of them are on the revival path, even. Like, yeah. It's a holy god damn. How many steps? 60 steps? God damn. And then we have all of this as well. Well, I noticed that we have a bunch of, well, a bunch. We have some ancient shards lying around on different accounts. We have this one having 27. We have this one on 35. And then we have this one on 30. Might as well just do this. I was thinking like, hey, why not just pull on all my alt accounts and see what happens. So that being said, hold on, how many was this? It's 27. We're gonna buy this gem pack as well. These accounts are kind of, well, this one specifically has our clan special gang that we are leveling up slowly but steadily, and then maybe jumping into this on the main account when it gets sort of a little bit more serious. But other than that, it's connected to this. I want Chronum in 5 years. So, and we like secret shards as well. So yeah, we're kind of boosting ourselves. So without further ado, there's a chance for Pallas, I guess. We're gonna start with the 8 pulls here, and then and we'll see what happens. This account, it has Pallas, rate 7, and then kind of nothing else. Just recently got High Katoon, and I mean, if any of these accounts sort of grow into something more special, I would love to just give them away in the future. Not sure how you actually give away accounts though, but that's some for another day. Epic, Lordic Falconheart. Attacks one enemy has a 40% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff. Okay. Removes all debuffs from one ally, then places a 50% ally protection buff on that ally for 2 turns. Place a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns equal to 20% of this champion's max HP. Okay. Also, you get a different perspective of champions when another epic. When you pull on an account that, you know, isn't you know, doesn't have the you know, the big roster, I guess. Tanix Hate Flower is someone you get, right? She's a tanky champion, I believe. Attacks 2 enemies at random, heals all allies by 3% of this champion's HP, with each hit on targets under decreased speed debuff. A2 attacks 1 enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed buff on the target for 2 turns, has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. And then decrease damage all allies receive by 5%. This champion will receive that damage instead if there are multiple champions. Yeah, cool. Alright. Kind of have a tanky champion already with Pallas, and then we also have Ezio. Ezio is someone you can't really get anymore, so he's kind of lucrative, I guess. It's pretty good. As well. Another epic. Catacomb Counselor. A1 has a 50% chance of placing a 25% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns, then attacks 1 enemy. A2, Ghoulish Feeding, attacks 1 enemy 3 times, heals this champion by 20% of the damage inflicted. Army of Death teams up with 2 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining in the attack will use the default skill. Teams up with 3 random allies. Okay, cool. Let's do 3 temples. All these accounts I think are pretty fresh. Double epic. There are 3 epics. They're not. I haven't seen it pull a single legendary, I think. We're getting a bunch of epics though. And there is, oh, we have, oh no, we can do it. I don't know what the legendary Kira the Watcher. Oh my god. Dude. Okay. Well, that's a legendary, but shit. Thing is, she's from Mikage, and I'm not. I've only have the experience of her of just, you know, fusing her into, like, you know. Let's go through kit. A1 attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decrease debuff for 2 turns. A2 Smashing Spree attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Also has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff. Okay, A3. Place an ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Also place a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Then we have the passive. Whenever an ally is attacked while under an ally protection buff, place a 50% decrease attack on the buff on the attack for 1 turn. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Not the best, that's for sure. But yeah, that is a legendary, I guess, and we can collect these rewards here. Cool. On to the next account, shall we? And that would be not that one. That's our main account. There we go. We have 33 shards, so let's just start pulling, shall we? I'm gonna do 3 single pulls and then 3 temples. This account is a little bit more, well, it's not stacked, but it's I've spent more time on it. We have Alice, we have Geo, we have Mike, we have Xenomorph, we have Ezio, all the free to plays. We have Modo, we have Mother Sibel, Arthur, Stock, Yoshi, and recently got Syl as well. So yeah, a little bit of a, and then also Lemonici. So she's been, this count has been around for a while, just not been actively playing that well or that much. Can we actually summon into the, no we can't, we need, oh we need level 60 for that. Well, let's quickly have a look here. Looky, instant upgrade. There we go. Cool, let's keep going. Oh no, bro, 10 pulling fucking mystery shard. Okay, it would be cool if one of these accounts got a Pallas, but I mean, even on a, like, what is it, 2x event, the chances are pretty slim. Oh my god, hold on. We need to, like, put champions into the vault. Or, let's quickly do this. Instant upgrade. And then, I guess just... how do we... Oh my god, how do we do that again? This has been ages. Hold on. Wait. We go champions. There we go here. Champion vaults. And then here we go. And just pop all of these ones into the vaults. Make space, make space. There we go, 21. And here's to another 20. We haven't really pulled many shards. Oh, legendary! Mishinaki! Whoa! Gorgorap and Mishinaki. Okay! The fun thing with, like, a different, like, just several accounts is you get to play more champions. Which is kind of cool. Mishinaki, huh? I think he's pretty good in Hydra. A1 attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a HP burn debuff for 2 turn, and that books up to a 60% chance. Okay. Then we have A2. Attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased debuff for 2 turns. Also a 75% chance of placing a decreased debuff for 2 turns on enemies under Hex, and I guess we're playing X here. A3 attacks all enemies two times. The first hit removes all buffs from each target. Wow. The second hit places a Hex. Okay, I can definitely see why he's good for Hydra. Then we have the passive. Whenever an ally attack Whenever an ally attacks an enemy under a hex debuff, this champion has a 50% chance to team up and join the allies. Ooh, and then applying the HP burn on the A1. Yeah, I can definitely see why he is good. Goro Grab is always nice with the, revive here. Filling turn meter and removing the buff as well as the speed buff in arena. Cool, let's pull another 10. I don't have that Mishinaki on my main account, so that's kind of cool. Captain Tamila, Flash Terror, Sashi. Alright. Well, so far on each account we've pulled a legendary. That's kind of cool. Let's quickly... If we would have pulled 30 on our main account, we would not have gotten a legendary. That's just you know, that wouldn't happen. Let's see. And then, wait, no. We have another account. Where is it? Here it is. So, this account is sitting on Supreme Gallic, which we had a code for. Then we have Alice. Then we have Duchess. Then we have Mikey. We have Limonisi. We have a 5-star Ascended Mausoleum Mage. We have Ugo. We have a good Venom Mage. We have Ezio. We have Archbishop Pinthroy, which, yeah. Xenomorph, and then Eudix Art. Dude, Eudix Artor is, I feel like, one of those guys that just... I remember when he came out, and dude, I guess some people like him, but we got him and then like never ever used him. We tried to stun set and that's basically it. I know some people run him with damage, so he can be like a decent, like an okay damage dealer. We also have Creed in the blue, which is really nice on this account. Ornn I also like. All right, let's pull how many? 35. Let's start with a five ancient shards. Oh my fucking god, bro! Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh god! The first pull. Okay. All right. It is a blood. Attacks one enemy. Heals the champion by 15% of the damage inflicted. Okay. Full Moon Rampage attacks one enemy 6 times. Whoa! This guy for Fire Knight. Am I right? The first hit has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 3 turns. Heals this champion by 25% of the damage inflicted. Heals this champion by 50% of the damage inflicted instead if the target is under fear or true fear. Okay. Is this an HP bar? It places a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 3 turns, and then attacks one enemy 3 times. Oh, dude, Fire Knight. Oh my god, Fire Knight. This must be like a 5 out of 5 in Fire Knight. 5 out of 5 in Fire Knight. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a True Fear debuff for 1 turn. Has a 50% chance of placing a Fear debuff for 2 random enemies for 1 turn if the True Fear is placed. Then the passive, Beast Mode. I love this. The name of this. Damage increases by 40% when this champion's HP drops below 40%. Active effect revives this champion with 20% HP when killed. Immediately grants an. Oh yeah. Dude, there's some people playing in arena. Fire Knight, just 4, really? Okay, dude. First pulling a legendary, that's never happened. That's kind of cool. Also, I know other people like pull for different accounts. I mean, yeah, I would be up for doing that if people want me to. But I don't know. I guess some people want to do that, but I mean, don't you want to pull your own shards? Like, that's my feeling. Maybe it's cool to see someone else pull shards as well. I don't know. Here we go. Of course. Let's see here. Brackus, huh? That's gonna be interesting. We need to slot in a lot of champions in the vault. Here. Let's do 30. There we go. And 3 temples. Well, so far, 1 legendary for each account. Pestless. And Masamoto. Masamoto attacks one enemy. What the fuck is these books? Holy shit, this can't be worth it. How many books is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 fucking books? What the hell? Attacks any one enemy 2 times. Has a 10% chance of stealing 1 random buff. Attacks all enemies. Has a 50%. Okay. Places a 6% increase debuff on all allies for. Oh, dude, this guy is the ultimate thief of books. What the hell? God damn. What else do we have? I think this was it. This account that had Geo. Is it a rare tax? Oof. All right, here's the last pull. Full epic, Venomage epic again. Holy shit! 3 back to back. God damn. Venomage, nice. Oh, I can't remember which accounts had which, but also, you know what? Fuck it. Let's pull the rest. Cause why not? Here we go. Oh my god, epic! Ally Reviver, yeah? Yeah. I remember that one. And then we have let's pull what? Okay, thank you. Let's pull this. Let's pull a Gaspard, thank you. And then let's pull this. Why not, you know? Epic. Ooh, Vergis. Nice. He's very tanky. And then not the count. I think we're done. Let's just pull 5 of these. No, I'm kidding. Nah, we're gonna be a little bit more careful with the main account. Yeah. Alright, just gonna quickly check. The champion training is going quite slow, but we're getting some silver from the spider tournament, which is kind of nice. Alright guys, that's been shard pullings. I post videos every 1, 2 to 3 days. If you like this sort of content, let me know and like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time.